Man, we going live. Let me turn this mic around. Yeah, let's see. We live at 5. Let's make sure this. We ain't got no viewers right now. Oh,
I'm finna go see if it's live on the phone real quick.
yeah,
Yes,
check that out.
we rocking.
Are we rocking and rolling?
Yeah. Now, is it under your name, Curtis?
Yeah, look on mine. It
It
should be mine and G.
should go. It should go to all of ours.
Yeah,
Nah, it's on Curtis.
it,
Yeah,
it,
it
it
ain't.
should be on. It's on Twitter, YouTube, man. Y'all like and subscribe. Up 40 Mil TV. Yeah, we're doing
Yes,
this Friday Night Lights thing. We
talk
got
about
some viewers,
it.
man, popping in. Yeah, man. Talk about. Hey, first thing first, man. We got to talk about these rice birds, but I, I feel like a. I feel something deep in my soul right now, man. I gotta let it out.
What you
I gotta
talking?
let it
Well,
out,
well,
man.
hey, well, I gotta find another phone. We got a phone. Let me see my phone.
Oh, look at hey, his battery going dead. Hey, I made sure I got some battery.
Man,
What's up, y'all?
I'm out of whack right now, man. I'm, hey, this threw me for a loop, Kurt. I'm trying to get right.
Check this out, man. Up 40 Mil TV. Y'all see the ticker, the symbol at the bottom?
Got to rock with us.
Yes, sir. Every night, every Friday night, man, we're gonna bring it to you raw and give you what we feel is going on with this El Campo Rice Birds. Wharton County football, just as a whole, Wharton County football.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah,
hey,
yeah. I think we need to talk about El Campo, Bay City. Uh, we know about all
e-
of them.
yeah,
Yeah, the
Ward,
surrounding
Eastern,
area.
yeah. Hey, look, I didn't watch no other games tonight. I only can tell you about the Rice Birds. Um, we're gonna try to get some other people eventually, get some other people, man, to get their input on other districts and other schools. First things first, GA. What's your take, man? What's your take? El Campo Rice Birds, 28, Corpus Christi Miller, what is it? Buccaneers, 41.
Well, I mean, man, I know everybody is upset about the game. Everybody looking at the game. Everybody pointing fingers. Everybody looking at the coaches. You know what I'm saying? Putting players in certain positions or whatever. Um, I just think that everybody got to remember this is a whole new group of kids that's come to a varsity Friday night lights. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference what you see on Thursday than what should look like on Friday. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a JV and it's a varsity. And so a lot of these kids played JV last year. And so they're coming up to a varsity Friday night lights with all the hype, with all the pressure, you know what I'm saying? In-house, in the community. Of course, I know exactly what it's like to see your son get that ball through over the top of his dome. And everybody
Yeah,
go on the chat line and talk about him. I know exactly what it's like for your son to throw that pass in the ground or maybe not run that ball. You know what I'm saying? And everybody coming and saying it's his fault. And uh, I think a lot of it is just youngsters, and they need time to, you know, get it together, to gel together. Like none of these kids have played together. You could say they played together in eighth grade. Eighth grade ain't Friday night. That's Tuesday. You can say they played JV. They played JV ball, freshman ball. That's not Friday. Ain't no pressure. It's only 4 people in the stands your freshman year, and most of your grandparents. And then once you go to JV, it still ain't Friday. You know what I'm saying? You can throw all the
yeah.
touchdowns, run all the touchdowns, catch all the touchdowns, hit all the tackles you want. It's not Friday
So
night lights. This
I
is a
mean, I
different
think
ball game on Friday. Different pressure, playing different competition. Nobody gonna play the same eighth grade team at no varsity level. Like
yeah.
people say, man, we was 0 and whatever. We ain't lose no game in eighth grade. We ain't lose none freshman. Well, damn it, when you become on varsity, it's not the same kids. It would never be. It would be different. It's seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen. You know.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a group of kids, man. They got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of get a little bit more cohesiveness in what they got going on.
I mean, but wait, go ahead, G. Go ahead, G.
yeah, I think it's more like people are assuming cause like we talked about it before, like we're not out there with the coaches, man. We're not evaluating players, and they young in them, but I think a lot of people think that they know the roster. You get what I'm saying? Like they feel that we so deep, but that's just a feeling. That's an assumption that we're so deep, that we so talented that we can move anybody up and anybody in a position and play. But it just sometimes it looks terrible. Like when you think a kid is not in the best situation. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not a coach. We're not coaches. We don't know. But I'm just talking as a fan and what probably most people are thinking. Like, hey man, goddamn man, try somebody else. Hey man,
Yeah.
my thing is this. I'm gonna just tell you like this. We needed that NASCAR, that NASCAR offense that we got. But it's kind of hard to we're running a team when we get behind. It just ticks me off just to see us keep running the ball when we behind. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
And I know we're not no passing team, but are we ever gonna try to pass the ball? We're down what a lot. How you gonna
It's
come back running?
28 points,
You know,
21 points. Yeah.
that's my thing. But I think a lot of us just think that El Campo is like we talented. We think we're very talented. We got two or three deep. Sometimes you gotta put different players in, but we're not there with the coaches every day. But I think it's just mainly what it is. I think they
Yeah.
just want other people to get opportunities, and they feel like they're not getting them. You know what I mean? But it is early in the season too, so hey, this is the second game.
Man, look,
Second game.
I ain't sugarcoating none of it, bro.
What you mean?
I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, man.
Talk to me.
I watched the first game through and through and watched the second game.
Okay.
I did notice a change in the defensive line. They was rotating our defensive line, putting some new bodies out there. But man, I was hitting the rewind button, going back 20 seconds, just rewatching plays. And man, it's some people that's not hustling, bro. It's some people that's getting pushed out of the play and they not even hustling back up to get back in the play. I mean, that's what I see. And I know that ain't our brand of football. I wasn't brought up like that. I don't know y'all wasn't.
But the thing is, Curtis, is where we gotta go back to. Who you gonna put in? Who you think should be put in? You don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
No, 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 no,
I
no, no.
know.
I think I don't think it's about putting in people. I think it's about the brand of football that's being pushed. Like we gonna be out here pushing sleds if we gonna play like this. Like I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm looking at something that maybe I'm missing something.
Okay, but let me ask you something, Kurt. So say that you seen some timidness out on the field, or you seen some kids getting pushed down and they laid down. Is that because a coach can't teach you to be a dog?
I think they can.
A coach, I don't think a coach can turn you into a dog. Either you a dog or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Either you want to hit somebody or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you got to put somebody else in rotation. We ain't even gonna get a chance to see if there's anybody else that could be one.
True.
You know what I'm saying? If you just so steadfast on this person, a senior, or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Things change year to year. It's always gonna be somebody coming up and they could take somebody's spot, but is they getting a fair opportunity to do that? We down by a lot. Hey man, put some other people in there and see what they can do. Let us
You know
get
what? I
so we
did
can
see
stop with all
Trayvon
the
Jackson.
functions that we doing. We know the roster.
Yeah,
You know.
I did. I did see some rotation defensively. And I liked it. Trayvon Jackson. I saw it. He got in toward the end of the game, made like 6 tackles. Like that's a good thing. A big, strong body. I think he needs to see some more PT. I think you got huddling on JV that need to get in there and get some more rep on varsity too. Uh, I don't know, man. I think
Now I
from what
gotta
I
give it to you. I do love Hudlin though, bro. Let
yeah.
Javion Hudlin. I do think he gonna get his opportunity. I don't know when he gonna get his opportunity, but I know. Yesterday. I saw some of the highlights that Leo had on this profile on Facebook, and the
Yeah.
boy was really balling. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen him
Yeah.
in person yet. Besides, he always played football.
Hey,
And
Uh-huh.
he
but
was
but
good, but he
but
moved, and you know what I'm saying, he kind of gained a little weight, and now he done dropped that weight off. Now he back at it, and he still got a little bit more, I think, to lose. But he had his football potential now, where he running the ball nice, and I think he learning El Campo's system because you know what I'm saying, he just really coming back in, and of course we got a new system, so he learning that system, and I think he doing really well at in that system, and I think his time coming before long before he get his opportunity to get out there on that field and really show what he capable of.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we
Yeah.
defense. They had a hard time out there tonight, man. The boy, hey man, that 3 touchdowns before the half, man. Ooh,
In
man.
2 minutes and 45 seconds, three
And
touchdowns,
that was
man.
NASCAR. That was some
But
explosiveness.
if you know anything about Corpus Christi Miller football, this is what they do.
Hey, I ain't
This
saying
is
what
they
they.
listen. They don't care nothing about defense. They
Yeah,
want us go if the score can be 65-64. They just want to win. Yeah, they'll let you run. Hey, they'll let you score at will if you want to. All they want to do is throw that ball and get it down the field. So it's not a like I say, if that number seven, the kid, that young kid that they have, if he burned one of our boys, which he did, bro, he's a Division 1 receiver.
yeah,
I mean, he got offers from everywhere. That's not a that's I'm for every single DB that we have. They did not play last year. The whole
yeah.
secondary is a new secondary. So
So
you
they,
look
Yeah.
at all
yeah,
these kids trying to get this together. Hey,
yeah,
it's different when you at practice. A lot of the stuff can't be. It got to be learned in the game. So
yeah,
when they're getting burned and stuff like that, it's stuff that they got to work on in the game. Like these first 4 preseason games, man, they probably gonna be ugly.
yeah,
And then when district come with everything should be getting gelled together. Hopefully they putting looking at some more kids, putting the defensive line, offensive line together. You got to start weeding out. You know what I'm saying? You let them grow together, but then you start weeding them out once it get real, serious.
yeah. That's what I think. They just gonna. I think when it comes this, they're gonna be fine tuned and ready to go. It's early on in the season. It ain't looking the best, but it's still rooms for improvement. So that's good. Like I said, I just want to see a little bit more on offense, a little bit more versatility. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like we've been saying the same stuff every year as far as the running game. You know what I'm saying? We got that every year. So I would love to see some more versatility if we could get some in there. You
Right.
know, I know it's young in the season, so I'm not. Hey, it's early. You understand? So I ain't tripping. But hey, gotta say it didn't look good.
No, these first 2 games they definitely didn't look good. But
Yeah,
I would just like for the community and all the fans who watching to remember that these are 16, 17-year-old boys, 18-year-old boys. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And they trying to comprehend the system. They trying. Man, listen. If you have not played Friday nights
mm,
football, it's some pressure out there on that field. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
up in the stands, the people mad at you. It's some pressure on
Man,
these young
man,
boys out there,
but you
man.
think,
And
hold on,
so, listen,
now,
we have to
now,
remember
now,
as parents, as fans, that these are young men. And when you see them, man, you gotta build them up. You know what
you
I'm
don't
saying?
think
You
they
gotta tell them, like, we tearing down the young men. I see some of y'all. I see some of y'all. I'm gonna
who?
point y'all out. You
You
cannot be caught. No, not you, G, and not you, Kurt. But some of y'all watching, you cannot be calling out people kids, man.
oh
Don't
no,
put the kids' number out there. Don't put the kid's name out there, man. You wrong as hell, man, to
no,
put the kid's name out there. These boys are 16, 17
you
year
can't do
old,
that.
18-year-old boy, and we got grown ass men out here putting little bitty boy's name on the paper. Hey, listen, and you weren't good at football.
Nah, man. Listen, I understand what you're saying and disrespecting and tearing down some kids like that. Hell no, you don't do nothing like that. And then most of the people talking about putting their kid in. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see so I can be like, look like the coach. Because it ain't always gonna work out like that. You know what I'm saying? You think your kid can go out there and perform, and he might go out there and underperform. But I understand some of the parents just want their kid out there like everybody else. For some reason, they think it's an unfair advantage or system toward some kids,
Yeah.
which I doubt it is. But all I got to say is we're not out there at practices, so we don't even know what the kid doing at practice. Is he in the practice? Is he motivated? We just
Yeah.
feel like it ain't a fair shake. But don't be tearing down no damn kids, putting their names in there and doing all that crap. You know what I'm saying? That's BS. You know, you
And
want to
like,
holler.
I mean, like I agree with Kenny Sweeney. The school is full of talent. El Campo full of talent. On the field is full of talent. You know what I'm saying? And no way the boys should be losing like that. I agree with that. There's no way we should be getting our
Yeah,
ass whooped like that. We got a lot of talent on the field. But man, at the end of the day, I can't tell you why we losing like that. I can't tell you if it's some kids on JV that need to come up. Only thing I can say is they got to get it together.
yeah,
And they
and
got to get it
like,
together fast. You know what I'm saying? Because
and it's
I'm not in practice. I haven't seen the kids work out. You know, I mean, I listen. I don't want to hear nobody talking about they watch these kids from Pee Wee League. Listen, you can shoot Pee Wee
different.
out the door, man. We talking about varsity level football, man.
It's
Yeah,
different.
yeah. Most of the kids I think play Pee Wee football. There's a few of them, but most of them. But
Yeah.
uh,
Cause I mean, like, cause we replacing what, even 3 seniors on the line, right? We got new linemen, or is it more than that? I don't know.
I believe so. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know.
okay, so how y'all feel about our like? So y'all know we running coach run like this 10-1 defense. Well, I seen some people talking about it earlier on the chat line. They talked about the 10-1 defense.
Yeah,
That
you gonna talk about it when we getting thrashed and burnt? Yeah, they gonna talk about it. You get what I'm saying? Cause we got
yeah,
good.
That,
What?
but
yeah,
it was people talking about it last year though.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Well, I guess
and
it's.
we
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, look, I'm trying to, I'm trying to keep it real as I can. I don't really know, man, about the 10-1
I
defense.
don't I
You
don't think it's the
one
best defense for
quit
us.
running the 10-1 defense. Explain, elaborate on 10-1. What is
So
that?
I don't. I mean, Sergio, I don't agree with you that you say that the defense is junk. I just some. I don't. I mean, like if I'm looking at the defense and look at the scope of kids that we have, I don't know if that scheme fits the scope of kids that we have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That defense is ran by some schools now. They run it and they run it to perfection. You know what I'm saying? And they run it real and it works for them. You know what I'm saying? And so coach, he just been here. So I think he's still looking and seeing how he can run his defense with the group of kids, the talented kids that he have here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And trying to run, not run the dog out. Back in the day we used to go both ways. Well now, they trying to do it where kids don't have to go both
right.
ways. And you can use, the kids on offense, and defense, but
I
uh
I don't know if it's trash, man. I know we getting up the field a lot. We getting up the
Yeah.
field a lot and getting ran past.
Yeah, I saw that a lot. I saw that a lot. We got a
But
small nose and he getting up the field, he running by
before
the ball a lot.
you just got to get the players to fit the scheme, and long as he weed them out and interchange them and find out the good players. That's hard, man, for us to be saying it as fans, though, man. That's all I'm saying, like, cause we not there, man, and we don't
yeah.
know. Hey, man, I think all of them good. The kids got heart. They're gonna do their best. So, and we're not there, so I think he'll figure it out. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I don't know. I don't want to be no hypocrite or nothing, man. Talk down.
So
'Cause
so
I
uh so
think
uh we as El Campo fans like Cowboy fans.
Why you got to talk about the Cowboys,
I'm
man?
just
Why you
saying,
had to
like,
bring the Cowboys
are we in a cowboy moment where you know what I'm saying? Every year we like, boom, we got the state team, we got the state team, we got the state team, and
hey, I
then we
think I
find
think
out,
that's what I'm saying, Greg. That's the problem. We're thinking that we loaded every year, loaded from top to bottom, and we may be. But there's a lot of people out there that think some kids ain't getting a fair shake, so that's what it is. And it's like, man, this shit is repetitive. I know one thing for sure, man. We need to, man. Somebody got to burn the goddamn running. Nah, I ain't saying burn the running game, but I'm just saying, like, can we pass it? Can we get some screens, some dink and dunk, some
Hey man,
something?
we
We
had a
ain't gotta go deep, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to say the quarterback ain't good. Man, I ain't talking. Man, look, the offensive scheme just run, run, run. I think at some point when we down, we need to be able to pass the ball, and we're not. So we're gonna be in trouble. So we're gonna have to shore up that defense pretty soon. You know what I mean?
so if you had this offense or you had this team, what would be your ratio passing to running?
Hmm? When we down,
No, period. You would start the game. How would you
no,
start your offensive scheme for us with this group of kids? How would you
no,
say?
see, no, see, I ain't trying to be all that like that. I'm just saying I would like to see us pass more.
Well, no, we just talking about football. We're talking about El Campo football. We might as
Yeah,
well just put it out there.
well,
50, I think 50-50. If you ask me, 50-50.
because the run game's strong. But I'm just saying, when we get down, what good does it do us? You know, it's hard to
Yeah,
come back when you get down by three touchdowns, two touchdowns. Pretty hard to come back. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
I ain't out there with coach. Hell, shit, I don't know. Maybe he feel like we gotta run.
So y'all
That,
y'all
that,
watch the game, right?
Uh-huh.
So in some instances of the game, points of the game, you saw sometimes some of the kids look like they were kind of confused a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
a
Uh,
lot.
and so like that, those type of things, are those type of things you putting on coaching error, or those type of things you putting on kids not paying attention at practice, or you putting those things on kids not watching film. You know, because some of this stuff, some of these things. You got kids that they giving them film, they giving them the playbook, they giving them all these things to go on to look at, and I don't know if our
It
kids are doing it.
shows. It shows.
A
I,
lot of
I watched it. I watched defensively when they would switch it up. Sometimes they were five wide a few times, 4 and 5 wide, and they were shaking up our secondary, had them running around. I saw a bunch of long balls that the cornerbacks uh let somebody get behind them up the seams. Well, and then we switched from I don't know if it's 10-1, but we switched out of our man style defense and went into a like a cover three before the half, and it worked on a series. But we have to be able to switch in and out of that more instead of just staying man to man. I think
man.
And
it
should
helps
we
on the
understand that
youngsters.
this team is a 5A team? You know what I'm saying? Like they are a pretty good team. I mean, I don't want to get the A and say get making an excuse for us or nothing like that, but we are. I can say this: this is probably one of the hardest schedules I've seen El Campo put together to challenge us in the preseason. Most of everybody say, "Hey, we need to up our pre-games." You know what I'm saying? Like we need to get more competitive pre-games because usually we blowing people out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we used to. We used to play in the Gonzaleses of the world and stuff like that. And we know they're not even competitive with us. And everybody, like, oh man, we looking good. We looking good.
Yeah, we said that.
So I honestly like the stiff competition that we have. The next game, it's not gonna be an easy game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be another learning game, another learning curve, for some more kids to get out there and get some more opportunities.
It look,
That's fine, man. But it's a difference, man. It's a difference when you out there learning, and a team blasts you off the ball, and that nose tackle or whatever. I mean, and that nose, whoever it may be, pancake you. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But we got guys that are missing tackles, missing assignments. That start with practice. That start with preparation and practice. I think we are okay. Answer this question, both of y'all. Do y'all feel like we're playing up to our potential?
but I feel like what Greg said though is that a lot of kids are still learning on the fly, so they might be doing a lot of thinking instead of reacting. You get what I'm saying? So that might be why some of the mishaps are happening. But the longer they stay together and learn how to learn more plays and defense assignments, I think it'll get better. But if people getting blown off the line, I would like to see somebody else get in there and see if it won't happen to them.
Yeah.
But
I mean, for
I
me,
could.
I definitely don't think we're playing up to our potential. I know more kids. I know most of those kids out there. They have more potential in them to bring out of them. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
definitely don't think we're playing up to our potential. I don't think nobody would tell you we playing up to our potential. You know what I'm saying? But I think are we at this right now at this particular juncture of the season? And was I as somebody who knew what was coming back? I mean, like literally, even next season, there's only a few. That's probably 10 juniors on the varsity level now. So
Yeah,
next year you're gonna have a whole new varsity team again.
yeah.
So just like last year, we lost the whole defense, we lost the whole offense, and now we coming
So
back with a whole new defense and a whole new offense. For us, I'm talking about for us kid wise, for us
yeah,
you're looking at Ruben probably and Ruben and Hal Irvin. They probably got the most experience. Those two because they played their freshman year. But outside of them two, you don't have a whole lot of experience out there.
Still a fairly, still a young team.
Yeah. So I don't think they're at their potential now. Do I think they're headed to their potential? I definitely think they're headed to their potential. Kiki said, I'm gonna read one of these comments. Roger Molina said he would like to run it 70, 30. Ruben said we don't develop quarterbacks, and they play football. They don't watch it. No IQ of the game. Haven't been taught.
Well,
But they will be all right in district champs. Still
they
easy.
go to the film and development of the player.
Yeah.
But that goes to the individual player. You know.
Yeah.
He gotta want to learn. He gotta want to get better at the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's more like the coach putting the best people he could put out there.
Yeah, but that goes to us though. You know what I'm saying? Like you go as far as like I'm gonna put this on the community level, right?
Yeah.
Most of El Campo kids, we want to pass the ball in El Campo. We don't have no kids running 4.6s, 4.5. They're gonna stretch the field.
It's gonna get separation.
They're gonna stretch the field. We don't have no 7-on-7 besides when the school getting ready to put a 7-on-7 together. We're not putting them kids in 7-on-7.
I disagree. Ruben and LaRoe, they running a little league team now.
Who?
We got Ruben, the one that just said
kids outside of El Campo.
I thought you said community wise.
Yeah, I'm talking about why we don't have a 7-on-7 here in El Campo. Why they gotta go down 59?
No, they don't. They shouldn't have to.
No.
They shouldn't have to.
What are you saying? Okay, you saying that they shouldn't have to go to 59. Anyway, you get it. Anyway, you get it. It's good.
No, but I'm saying why not get our kids to work with?
Boy.
Why not get Oliver the quarterback? Our kids that he gonna have to throw to.
Bill, they get up. The receivers.
That's what I'm talking about.
I understand. Like you say, you can't want to pass the ball and you ain't developing receivers or quarterbacks.
Yeah,
that's basically what he's saying, right?
Yeah, like we want to throw the ball, but nobody helping develop.
Not deep
baseball. We gotta play baseball. Everybody playing select baseball. Softball, they playing select softball. Basketball, they playing AAU basketball. You know what I'm saying? And we only got a few of the people that's our receivers and quarterbacks playing no 7-on-7.
Oh well, that's the problem then.
I mean,
7-on-7.
Yeah, and Ruben, he taking as many as he can, but hell, he can't get them all to the games. Jack, I think some of the kids played with Jack. They playing with different quarterbacks. They playing with people that ain't, like we need to get our kids, train them up. You know what I'm saying? If that's the expectation you want to see.
I agree. We do, but it does not take you don't have to have a 5-star quarterback to have.
You don't. No, you don't. Yeah, I agree with that.
But Greg, maybe the passing game needs to start in middle school.
True.
Why don't it start in middle school? But we running in middle school too. That's why we got we got good run blockers.
But y'all remember Keelan was in middle school. Kiki's son Keelan.
Yeah.
And they were passing. They were also passing with little Oliver.
Yeah, but you're looking like, okay, if you're looking at like Keelan having a lot of success in Neville, right? And congratulations to Kenneth and Kiki and to them also. Wish he would have stayed in El Campo. But you're looking at a kid who is being developed at home, though. You know what I'm saying? Time being spent at home developing all the things that he needs to do to be either quarterback or either receiver or either cornerback. So, like, hey, all I want to do is get on the field.
Yeah.
So how can I get on the field? I don't give a damn where is that cornerback, receiver, wherever you put me at. I want to excel at right there.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta play a different position to get out there.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between Keelan and Jaquan Hudlin?
It's Keelan played more football.
How do we know that? Like,
because Jaquan ain't played no 7-on-7. Where he played at? He ain't worked.
I don't know.
I know he ain't. I know for sure he ain't played 7-on-7.
That's the problem right there. We don't know a lot, and we sit up here trying to say what the coach need to do and not do when we don't know.
I'm not trying to say what the coach needs to do. I'm asking the question.
No, but I'm saying, where did you? Okay, so 9 times out of 10, if most kids play any 7-on-7 or any extracurricular activities in the summertime, where you see it at Facebook, ain't nobody gonna be missing Facebook. You gonna see it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if any kids in El Campo on our football team right now on the varsity level that didn't play El Campo 7-on-7 football, what other 7-on-7 football did they play to tune up and fine tune some of the things that they need? You play 7-on-7 and you a DB, you on Reeves Island all day long.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where you get. That's where you gonna grow up at in 7-on-7 because you're gonna get burned and you're gonna be looking at somebody's number a whole lot in 7-on-7. So you can get burnt there. So when you get to the season, you kind of seasoned a little bit to help out with some of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Watching the kids.
So they need to develop. It's all about development, player development, and a lot of them not. But it still got room to grow though. A lot more film, a lot more work on the game. Like I say, it's a difference between studying the game and just going out there playing off of raw talent.
Yeah. Listen, I remember Ruben and Keely. I remember Ruben and Kiki and them. They kept posting this one thing that Mike West was doing, and they was inviting people.
Yeah.
But you gotta like Kiki and Ruben say. Who was it? Somebody said they don't want that smoke. Listen, when you go out there, you got to go know you going out there to train up. Cause them boys out there, they ready when you get out there. And 7-on-7 is important because it translates to the field, especially when you're talking about receivers catching the ball, cornerbacks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But that passing game can start in middle school though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll have at least a dink and dunk, 5 yards goes a long way.
Yeah.
Screen pass. You letting them in anyway. Now
Sergio said we have a quarterback with a coach that has played quarterback in a good system and come and teach it. I don't know who that is. But
who is that? Sergio?
Sergio, I was looking at what Sergio had said.
Yeah.
So what y'all thinking about Bay City? I know y'all haven't watched Bay City, but Bay City looking a little bit better than they were last year. Ruben went today. His son played for Edna. And man, if y'all watch Edna, man, them Edna with Cowboy down there, man. They say the Cowboys got some work down there. But Bay City gave them a run for their money today. So
Ruben in the chat. Put that nigga on the link.
Hey.
You should have dropped the links in the comment.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see. Let me
Sergio
see.
say coaches have their favorite guys. They invite the wrong kids to 7-on-7. Stacy Quincy didn't even get the invite to school. So Sergio, that's exactly what I'm talking about. When I'm talking 7-on-7, I'm not talking about school 7-on-7. I'm not talking about a system 7-on-7. I'm talking about a community-wide 7-on-7 that you can go to different tournaments. The El Campo tournaments that they're going to for the school, they're going to play classes and, they're going to other little tournaments where they're trying to make the state tournament. But before that time, they playing 7-on-7 in January.
Man, you got, man, you know what? You want your kid to play, man, you got to spend that bread.
Yeah.
Get out there with people that's really out there being competitive. That's all it is. You can't sit up here and complain about why your kid ain't starting, why your kid ain't playing, why this kid playing, because all you doing is making excuses for your child, and that's fucked up. Stop doing that. Man, get them some proper training. You know what I'm saying? Get them out there, let them experience some more talent than El Campo, and we ain't trying to hear all this, man. I'm tired of people talking about they ain't getting their shot. Well, go somewhere else and get it then. Get more training. You know what I'm saying? Get on your kid. Tell them try harder. You know what I'm saying? That's all it.
And man, I'm telling y'all, I know what everybody talking, but that Jaquan Hudlin, man, if y'all have not seen Jaquan play on Thursday, I don't know if El Campo JV played here Thursday, but man, go watch that dude play. He played his ass off, bro. I mean, the boy is a beast, bro. He gonna be nice when he get his chance. He gonna be nice.
What up, fella?
Oh shit!
What's
how you
going
doing
on?
Let me get some. I'm gonna give you some light, man.
I'm with the legend.
I'm with the legends. The podcast going off tonight.
Hey man, I had it all jacked up today, man. I had to get Curtis, man, to get straight for me. But nah, you gotta go out there and get extra training, man. You can't just depend on the coaches to give you a handout. You gotta put the extra work. You know what I'm saying? When you go in and watch that film on Saturday, guess what you gotta do? Hey, coach, man, I need to stay back. Can you stay with me? Can we go film? I work
Hey
on.
man,
You know, can we do some more drills out here? That's what you gotta
Yeah.
do. That's it, man. Good.
Anybody else notice? Last year they had a. It seemed like a little bit. You saw a little bit more from team, like with the team going up to compete, the linemen going up to compete. We had them going out there training with Big Ruben. It seemed like it was a lot more like extra going on. Now it was kind of quiet this year. I don't know if it was me. Y'all noticed that
You talking about the
the
summer
off
song?
season. Yeah, the off season was just quiet. Like it was a somber mood. Like it was just automatically gonna
Well,
happen.
I think a lot of that is because we depended on Humble and Confidence. We depended on them a lot last year, and they did a great job. But this year, of course, both of them had their sons getting better and traveling and doing their thing. And there's no one else in the community who stepped up and took that place. You know what I'm saying, to help our kids out. So that's why more people got to get involved. I seen Mr. Johnson, MJ Johnson. He said, "Are dads around and involved? What 707 costs? Is it affordable? If not, how can people help to get the guys there?" So I mean, everybody that played, there's a lot of kids playing 707 outside of El
Right.
Campo, Johnson. But I'm
It's
talking about here inside of El Campo.
it
Uh,
it's very affordable. I don't got no money. It's very affordable. You just gotta, you just gotta put your money in the right thing. You can't,
Yeah.
if you want to develop your kid, it's gonna take time. You're gonna be broke for a long time. You trying to develop your kid.
Hey
So
man.
look at Edna. Edna got a 707 team. This their first year, maybe second year. They won their first tournament, and they got some of their Campo youth kids playing down there.
Yeah. See?
crazy, right?
See? All
Look,
you guys
I tried. I
find
tried
out what's
two
going
times
down.
to have a basketball team. Tried 2 times to have a basketball team. Wasn't a success. Sergio tried. It looked like he having a little more success. But the community wise, they don't all get to like the basketball team that develops here in Neville. That man got like 3 teams now, and he just started a year ago.
Yeah.
It's just everybody got to be on the same accord. They can't be complaining and not doing nothing. Everybody
Yeah,
complain and don't do no action. It just
They
complain,
yeah,
complain. Just like if my kid was down there, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna talk. Why is my kid not playing? What is he doing in practice not to play? I feel he should be playing. Like you can't just talk to people, talk to Facebook. You gotta check on your kid. You gotta know what's going on with your kid.
yeah.
and guess what? I did that. And when he got out there, I'll be like, okay, that's why you wasn't playing. But no, all I'm saying is you have to see. You get what I'm saying? Like,
No,
don't sit up there
no.
talking that crap and you ain't even trying to figure out what's going on.
My son came home. Daddy, guess what? What? I ain't quarterback. Okay. What you want me to do?
Yeah.
Be something else.
Yeah, find the next position.
Hey, that's why. I mean, and it's just not him. It's other kids that can play multiple positions. But you can't expect your kid. Oh, he a receiver. That's all he can play. Nah, because he might not be better than that receiver that's younger than him, that's older than him. So now he got to find a way to play. Man, coach, whatever you need me to do, I want to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
And
might
And see, and I think, man, that goes along like with you having a realistic look at your child too. Like, okay, you may not win the quarterback job, but man, I think you might can slide over to receiver and be
yeah.
competitive there. I think you might can slide an outside linebacker and be competitive there. So if you're a parent, I'm not looking at the kid that beat my kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I can go if I know he just my son just really beat him. Like, coach, can you explain to me why you chose him over my son? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because when I was looking at it, it didn't look that even. You know what I'm saying?
I was watching Huddle. I told my son, he looked more comfortable than you at quarterback. Now you can do
Yeah.
all that scrambling, but he didn't look comfortable.
Yeah.
So I'm like, to help this team out, go to receiver. You need to go to receiver. I hope the coach put you at receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just you can't be fooling your kid, telling your kid you this, you great, and you know your kid ain't that. Like
All I'm saying.
Like,
That's a valid point.
look, you can't do, not give these kids false hope. And if I tell my son, you sorry, you're not doing good, you need to step it up, you need to all that. Missed the pass tonight, Daddy. I had to stretch. You should have caught it.
Hey, football always gonna give you negative reinforcements anyway. Even when you do good, what they tell you is something you didn't do right. So
And
shit,
you
they
got
Yeah.
you got can't be no baby. You got to take it in the chin and fix it and fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So
So man,
Kiki,
how we gonna fix this
you
train
done
wreck
heard
though?
our thoughts on El Campo last tonight. I know you didn't see the game, but you probably heard. What are your thoughts from watching the last game, or what are your thoughts
What
on El Campo right now?
I would just say my thoughts on. I watched a little bit on YouTube. Didn't get the halftime with the Cuervo game. I had to turn it off. But that once you get past that front line, it's the touchdown because everybody coming in at you.
Yeah.
And then if you're gonna run that, you gotta have a solid 11. Like you gotta look at that corner and know, oh, he gonna hold his. Anything over there, he got every corner on the island because everybody blitzing.
Yeah.
And if you don't got them type of players, I'm not running that type of defense.
Better put two
Yep.
back there.
I mean,
Put
you got
two in
it's
the
just
back.
over the top, and then a close win. I'm gonna say it's the coach fault. A close win. We all been in El Campo. That run scheme we had, we didn't like it, but it was a good damn run scheme.
Yeah.
But we don't got them type of players no more. We don't got them beef linemen that y'all had. We don't got those
Yeah.
line, them big Tyson Kings. We don't got those type of players on the line. So why don't you got all these athletes. Go to spread. You got all these athletes. I don't care who you put at quarterback. You got all put these kids. They do work out. I see Jake working out a lot. I mean, let me not name these people kids, but I see a lot of people working out, and I think they, especially that 2025 class, they beat Keelan them last year, and ain't none of them playing on varsity, and Keelan playing on varsity.
That's what I'm saying.
I
It seems
mean, I seen Jaquan.
you
Jaquan played on my football
got
team. He
you got
never
to move
went,
some of them up.
huh?
I said you got to move some of the players up.
You got
See what
to,
they can do.
but if they not like you said earlier, if they not proving it in practice, then you can't move them up.
Move them down. Nah, that's true though. That's true though.
But the kids got to be hungry. Like if I know I'm supposed to be there, so when I practice against this player or when I practice, I'm gonna show them I'm supposed to be there. I'm not gonna pout like I'm not supposed to be there. No, all you gotta do is prove it. Man, them coaches can't hire talent. I tell you that all the time. They cannot hire talent. I mean,
Yeah.
everywhere I went, I'm 5'6". I'm not good at first. No, he too little. He don't meet the eye. He don't meet the. But you gotta work.
Yeah, you just got to work
Greg,
hard and
your mic off.
want more out of the game than just sit up here and your parents telling you you're doing good when you're not. You know what I'm saying? They got to tell you put some more work in. And it's gonna take a lot sometimes, but you got to be willing to do it.
And parents can't do so much. Like I mean, I hate to keep talking about my kid, but I want everybody to do good. But this something I say, son, you need to get faster. Oh, Dad, I ain't gonna tell you no more. What do you think you need to do now? Get faster.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna push you a lot, but when you think you know it all, I'm gonna leave. Now this summer we gotta do something different.
Yeah.
But you have to learn on your own. You thought you were so good, you didn't have to get faster, bro. These people on varsity way faster, way bigger, way stronger.
Yeah.
If you wanna, you got to get better every year. Nobody on the team can stay the same from this year to next year. You got to get better every year because somebody else getting better, and you can't be just better than the district. Everybody wants to be the district.
Yeah, you got to be
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just a different mind state, man. You gotta motivate them kids in a different way.
Well, man, look here, man. We're gonna get these final takes, man. We don't want to stretch it out too
Yeah.
long.
Well,
GA,
man,
man, what's your
listen.
final take?
Hey,
Man?
listen. This will be my final take right here. If I had a final, I don't like believe in like blaming a whole lot. Like you can put a bunch on the coaches and stuff like that all you want to. But listen, man, we have the number one running back player in the country. Take him out of it. But what he bringing is an opportunity for you to be seen by many schools. From D1, D2, junior college, one, you call them AA, AAA, whoever you want to call them. They there. And then you can get film on you. for some of the stuff that I seen out there, it's not coaching. The laziness that I may see out there, the lack of effort that I may see out there. Listen, we can be losing 48-0. But I know if somebody in the stands, I'm playing like it's 48-48. Because I'm not worried about if they coming to see you. Man, I'm trying to get me a ship, man. I'm trying to get me an opportunity. And so I think if some kids, they might just be out there. But if some kids, man, if you out there to be out, to get you that ship, man, you got some people coming to see you, man. Don't waste your opportunity, man. Because, hey, after this year, you may not come back around like this.
To piggyback off of what you said, Greg, the running back from Neva got looked at in El Campo last year, and they got blew out. But he got looked at by 3 colleges because they was there to watch Lil Ruben.
Yeah. And he grind, though. That boy grind that game, though.
Yeah, but my last take is I think El Campo okay. They not no bad team like everybody portraying them to be. And I still got them winning district, and I'm not even going for them.
Yeah. G, what's your take?
Man, it's still early in the season, man. But I say a lot of parents just talk kids should be starting. Why they not starting? And they need to be on their side, be giving a lot more effort. You know what I'm saying? But it's still early in the season. Maybe the defensive scheme ain't all the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't know how.
That's that G.
Maybe one is the base defense, I guess. That's all they.
Yeah, that's it. That's the D right there.
Man, look. Well, for me, I got 3 things. I want to see hustle. I want to see some more hustle, even if you're losing. Base D, like you said, I think we need to go to base D, and I think we need to test some other people in under the lights.
Yeah,
we need to test some other people on the lights. That's just me. And this is UpFortyMilltv.
Yeah.
Hey, Kurt, we got to get that desire, discipline, and dedication back in there, man.
What we got to do?
Hey, that's gone. That's gone.
Did it leave?
Ever since they got that new field house, it was a wrap.
Oh, man, it ain't even on the wall no more.
Oh, they got to keep that, man. Hey, man, can you keep that, though, when a new coach come in?
Man, it's changed to something. It's TTBL now, Turn the Birds Loose. But that ain't that Triple D tradition.
Hell no.
I'm going to take that to our coach.
Turn the Birds Loose. What? Oh, no, man.
Nah, I played basketball and I know that Triple D.
Yeah.
That Triple D, man.
Turn the Birds Loose.
Hey, man, but look here, man. We're gonna get up next Friday, man. Next Friday. We're gonna do it a little bit earlier, man. It's after midnight. Look, GA over there yawning. Hey, we appreciate you. Key, young Kenneth Sweeney, man. We appreciate you for coming on.
Ain't no problem.
Hey, congratulations to Keelan, man, on being the player of the week, man. That kid gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait to see
Thank y'all for voting. Thank y'all for voting. Appreciate y'all.
All right, appreciate it.
All right.
Later.
Up 40 mil.